What is up, guys? Hipster Kitty here, and today we're going to be talking about how to make a Bukkit server. And so, you guys, obviously, you might know what a Bukkit server is if you're looking to make one. If you don't know, you might want to look at a different video. This is kind of a video of what you know. Well, not to say that. Stick with the video, but I'm going to tell you it's a server that allows plugins, which plugins are like the Craft Bukkit version of like mods. So how we're gonna do this is I have the links in the description. So I'm gonna go for the all you guys need to do is click on them. I'm gonna type them because that's me. So I'm gonna type it in. So Spigot BuildTools. So this is the build tools, guys. You want to go get this build tools, and what you want to do is you want to click this right here. It says running build tools. You want to click download BuildTools.jar. You want to click this right here, and it should show up right like this. All right, I'm back. So here is the BuildTools.jar. You want to drag that out in here. And now we have this 3 megabyte file, as you can see. Now you want to go get Git, and you can click on the link in the description, like I said. So Git, I'm gonna go get it, and well, I already have it. Now that you're here, you should go to Download for Windows. Click on Download for Windows. There's a setup. All you need to do is hit next, 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 next. But excuse me. But you do need to worry about ads, and there's only one ad, I believe. Do not accept it. Accept the first term, but do not accept anything else. Decline everything else, but hit next, next, next on the other stuff, okay? And now once you've done that, so yeah, you gotta get that, okay? Now once you've done that, we need to right-click on the desktop and make a new folder. And we're gonna name it Tools. Whatever. I'm gonna say name it Tools 2 because I've already done this before. So now what you want to do is you want to take this file here and drag it into here. Now you have this file inside of this folder. Now what you want to do is right click the folder and go to Git Bash here. If you have Git Bash completely installed, it should say that. Now this little terminal type thing should pop up. Now what you need to do, and it's in the description. This is the build tools one. So we're going to do Java space dash jar space build tools dot jar. And you need to hit enter. So what this should do is this is going to start like a cycle of like cloning and stuff. But what it does is, I guess I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard to explain. What it's going to do is going to build a bunch of files into this folder. And it's going to copy them up and stuff like that. But, okay. What's going to happen is, in the end, it'll say success, compiled and everything. And it should look green like this in the end. That's when you'll know when it's done. I've already done this, so I am not going to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. I'm actually going to get rid of this. Now, we're going to pretend like I've done all of that. This is exactly what the folder is going to look like. Okay, so now you see this Spigot file here. What you want to do is you want to copy this. Now you're going to right click and go to new folder, and you want to name this one server or something like that. Server, I'm going to name mine server 1 because I already have one named server. So I'm going to double click it and paste it in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to double click this. Okay, so now you should get this EULA here. You have to accept it, type in true. You could read it if you want. I've never really read it, but it's just kind of like the terms of and conditions of like the server. Now all you need to do is double click it again, And voila, you should have this huge folder generated. And you're probably confused at this moment. Alright, so listen to me. What you need to do before we do anything is we need to go to our task manager. This is an important step too. Do not skip this. You cannot skip this. Otherwise you'll be confused why your server will not run. So you need to go to your task manager, and it should probably look like this most of the time. But go to more details and go to details tab and scroll down until you see the Java w.exe. You want to end that task. That's your server running, even though you haven't even ran your server yet. That's because you double click this little file. That is why. And if that's running, you cannot run your server, and it'll say, this server's already running, and it'll be a pain in the butt. So the next step is their server properties. Open that folder up, or open that one up. And if you can't open it, right click it and hit open with, or double click and then open it with Notepad, okay? Now that you've done that, you should look down here and it should say server IP. This part here, this is going to get a little complicated. And I mean, it's not going to be that hard, but it will. So what you're going to do is come down here, type in CMD, and hit enter. You should be able to get it right here. Now, let me minimize this. You want to type in is ipconfig, exactly as I have put it. So ipconfig. Hit enter. Now you're going to get this little menu here. Okay. And now you can see that, I'm going to click on, where is it at? Server IP. See the IPv4 address? It says ... Mine is 192.168.1.47. Yours is going to be different than mine. Trust me. It might be 10.0 something. It could be anything. Mine's 192.168.1.47. I'm going to file and save. Okay. The next part, you open the server folder again. What we need to do is make a, in the server folder, right click and make a new text document and open it up. Java space -jar space. Okay, so this is actually in the description. You'll be able to copy. This is the Spigot one, but I'm going to go in and copy it. You do not need to do this. It's already in the description. I just don't have it, the description written yet, so give me a second. Okay, so Java space -jar space Spigot .8.8.jar. And then now what we want to do, before you hit file save, go to file save as run.sh. Do not do .bat. .bat is a Windows batch file. It will not work in this code. This is a different code. This is the I guess you could say Git kind of language, coding language. Hit save, close that out, and let's open the server folder again. You see this new text document? You don't need that anymore. You'll see this run.sh. Now what we want to do is we want to double click it, and this is where the moment of truth happens. As you can see, all of this stuff is, you know, kind of, it says preparing, and done. Now, you could load Minecraft right now and type in your IPv4 address exactly as it is right here and join your server. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you right now, each day this changes. And guess what happens? If this changes in your computer, that means you have to change it every day in your server, in this little folder here, or this little file. This is going to be annoying. So I'm going to show you how to make it the same IP every day without doing anything. It'll be the same exact IP, and it's called stabilizing. So now when if it says done, now you can type in stop, and it'll stop your server. So we can just close this out. Now this is going to be the part where you're going to have to listen. So we're going to right click on here, go to control panel, or find control panel, go to network and internet, go to network and sharing center, go to change adapter settings. Mine's Ethernet. Yours could be Wi-Fi if you're using like wireless, but I'm using Ethernet, which is the plug. But if you're using Ethernet, yeah, either one. But if it has an X in it, don't use it, pretty much. Now go to Ethernet, go to Properties, and go to the Internet Protocol version 4 TCP / IVP or IPv4. Click on that once and go to Properties. Now yours should look like this. Now what you're gonna have to do, I'm gonna kind of reset this for you guys, so you guys don't have to worry about this. There we go. So what you're gonna have to do is this IP address. It should look like this. Now what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to right click or go to command prompt or whatever way you get command prompt. I use Windows R sometimes, or you type in command prompt. Now we need to type in ipconfig again. ipconfig. There we go. Now as you can see, what we need to do is type in this IPv4 address. Mine is 192.168.1.47. Hit tab again. Now your default gateway is 192.168.1.1. Yours will be different. Trust me. Mine is different. So, yeah, listen to that. That is okay. And then this down here is your default gateway again. So mine's 192.168.1.1. This one does not matter. You do not need this. Now you can hit OK. And hit yes. And there you go. It should be stable forever now. Unless you factory reset your computer or something like that. And now that's stable, you can close that out. You can close this all out and stuff like that. Now, what we need to do is port forward. And I'm going to show you what a port is. Go into your server properties, and you can see the port number is 25565. Okay, you're going to have to remember that number. I will remember it. Trust me. It's okay. Now, what we're going to have to do... I'm going to have to open the command prompt again. Sorry. Type in ipconfig. Okay, sorry. Type in your IPv4, or type in, see your default. Okay. Alright, sorry. Let me restart this. Type in your default gateway. So we're just going to have to go here. Go into your web browser and type in your default gateway. Mine's 192.168.1.1. Hit enter. And now, it should come up, it should ask you to sign in, and mine is really easy to sign into. Mine's like admin or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, that's weird. Mine's not working. Something went wrong. Oh, okay, we're good. It was just my internet resetting. Give it a second. Okay, so this is my router now. Alright, Jesus. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go into port forwarding and port triggering. That's what we're going to go to. And now, I have already made one here, and I also made an unturned one. It's okay. What you want to do is hit add custom service. Yours router's interface is going to look different than mine. So you're going to find advanced and port forwarding and port triggering, if you can. And then you'll see this kind of thing here. And what you want to do is add custom service. And you want to name it Minecraft. And you want the port to be 25565. And then 25565. And you want it to be TCP and UDP. Now the server IP address is going to be your server IPv4. Remember how you typed in ipconfig and you found right here, it's the IPv4 address? Well, that's what you need to type in. So 192.168.1.47. Now you hit apply, and it should like load. But I've already done this already. So now here is mine. My port's up. Now what you need to do is to make sure the port is running. You need to open your server and run it again. Run the little file. Okay, so now that's done. What we need to do is we need to make a new tab. And what we need to do is open this. And type in check my port. And click on open port check tool. Type in 25565. And hit check port. Mine says success. If it doesn't say success, you've done something wrong in the port forwarding. Mine says success. So this means friends can join me on this IP, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute when we go in Minecraft. So do not close this out. This is a Minecraft server like command prompt or whatever you want to call it. You can close this out now. Now I'm gonna go into Minecraft now, and we're gonna click play. Okay, so now we're going to go to multiplayer, and we're going to go to add a server, and you can name the server whatever you want. I'm just going to randomly type in something, and type in your IPv4 address, 192.168.1.47 for me. That's the reason is you're typing this in. You're probably like, oh, a minute ago you said you have to type in the other one. No, that is not true. You have to type this one in, because you're on your Wi-Fi locally. This is called your local IP for a reason, because you're right next to it. Now, if you're in someone else's house, you would need to type in your public IP. And how you get your public IP is, let me go into the web browser, and all you need to do is type in IP. This is the one you want to give to your friends. You just type in IP, okay? That's all you want to do is give to your friends like that. Now that you've done that, hit done, and now it should say 20. That's, you can change the number of how many you want in your server, and just click play. And here we go. I'm inside my server, and actually friends should be able to join at this point, and you should be set forever. Oh, wait a second. I did forget one thing. I need to show you how to update your server. I'm sorry. Okay, so go to your server here, and this is how you update your server. So go back to your tools folder. This is your tools folder. What you want to do, how do you update the version of Spigot? Well, what you need to do is click in Spigot and click rebuild patches. When you double click that, what's going to happen is going to rebuild all the files in here, and it's going to make a new one of these. And what you need to do, all you need to do is take this file here, put it in a recycling bin, or stop your server, stop. Take this server, put it in the recycling bin. Take this one, copy it, paste it in. You're done. All you need to do is run your server, and it'll work. It won't generate a whole nother server. Trust me, it won't. That's how you update the server. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will catch you in another video.